Nice hat, Mimi.
Everyone's been.
Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to our 2020 Giving Tuesday Campfire. I'm so glad to have everybody here. We're just going to wait a minute until we get everybody in here, and then we'll start. Get excited. It's going to be good. Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to our 2020 Giving Tuesday Camp. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our 2020 Giving Tuesday Campfire. We are going to get started now. We've got a really great slate of actors here. Zach may be coming in and coming out as our MC as well. And we're just going to have a great time. We've got songs, we've got skits, we've got stories. It's going to be a really fun time. If you'd like to chat, there should be a live chat to the right side of your screen, and you can play along and comment on the campfire as it goes. And so before we get started, I am just going to share a little bit about today. As I said, this is our Giving Tuesday campfire. Giving Tuesday is a International Day of Giving, and about instead of consumerism, instead of shopping, it's about giving back to the organizations and the causes that mean something to us. And it's also about giving back to our communities and volunteering and having fun and being part of a family like we are here at Unalayee. And so we thought it would be really fun this Giving Tuesday, although we can't get together for a fundraiser or for a party like we normally do, is to do a campfire where we all get to at least be together virtually. As well, it is a day of fundraising, and we are fundraising today. We've got a campaign going on Facebook. If you're on Facebook and haven't given yet already today, we highly encourage you to walk on over to our Facebook page and to check out our Giving Tuesday campaign. We've already raised $3,500 on that campaign today, as well as other people have been doing their own personal campaigns throughout the day, which have raised all kinds of different money. We'll have a total coming up sometime in the next week. There's also been a lot of people who have donated not on Facebook, because we know not everybody's on Facebook. But if you do have the means to do so this Giving Tuesday, there's still another 5 hours in Giving Tuesday, and we would welcome your support. So head on over there to Facebook if you can. And yeah, so by that, we we'll get started. And so I would like to introduce our first act for the evening is going to be Mimi, who's going to be reading us a story. So Mimi, take it away.
Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm going to be reading a story called Can't You Sleep, Little Bear, which is a story that my mom would read to me when I couldn't sleep. And I still have insomnia as an adult. And so sometimes I think about this story and it makes me feel cozy and happy. So I hope it does the same for you. Once there were two bears, Big Bear and Little Bear. Big Bear is the big bear and Little Bear is the little bear. They played all day in the bright sunlight. When night came and the sun went down, Big Bear took Little Bear home to the bear cave. Big Bear put Little Bear to bed in the dark part of the cave. "Go to sleep, Little Bear," he said, and Little Bear tried. Big Bear settled down in the bear chair and read his bear book by the light of the fire. But Little Bear could not go to sleep. "Can't you sleep, Little Bear?" asked Big Bear, putting down his bear book, which was just getting to the interesting part, and he padded over to the bed. "I'm scared," said Little Bear. "But why are you scared?" "I don't like the dark." "What dark?" "The dark all around us." Big Bear looked and he saw that the dark part of the cave was very dark. So he went to the lantern cupboard and took out the teeniest lantern that was there. Big Bear lit the teeny tiny lantern and put it next to Little Bear's bed. "There's a teeny light to keep you from being scared, Little Bear." "Thank you, Big Bear. Now go to sleep." And he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried to go to sleep, but he just couldn't. "Can't you sleep, Little Bear?" yawned Big Bear. "I'm scared." "Why are you scared?" "I don't like the dark." "What dark?" "The dark all around us." "But I brought you a lantern." "Only a teeny weeny one, and there's still lots of dark." Big Bear looked and he saw that Little Bear was quite right. There was still lots of dark in the bear cave. So Big Bear went to the lantern cupboard and took out a bigger lantern. He lit the lantern and put it beside the bed. "Now you can go to sleep, Little Bear," said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried and tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. "Can't you sleep, Little Bear?" grunted Big Bear, putting down his bear book with just 3 pages to go to the interesting part, and padded over to the bed. "I'm scared," said Little Bear. "Why are you scared?" "I don't like the dark." "What dark?" "The dark all around us." "But I brought you 2 lanterns, a teeny one and a big one." "It wasn't much bigger," said Little Bear, "and there's still lots of dark." Big Bear thought about it and went to the lantern cupboard and took out the biggest lantern of them all, with 2 handles and a piece of chain. He hooked up the lantern above Little Bear's bed. "Now I've brought you the biggest lantern of them all," he said to Little Bear. "That's to keep you from being scared." "Thank you, Big Bear," said Little Bear, curling up in the glow and watching the shadows dance. "Now go to sleep," said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried and tried and tried to sleep, but he just couldn't. "Why can't you sleep, Little Bear?" groaned Big Bear, putting down his bear book with just 1 page to go, and padded over to the bed. "I'm still scared," said Little Bear. "Why are you scared?" "I don't like the dark." "What dark?" "The dark all around us." "But there's no darkness left in the bear cave," said Big Bear. "Yes, there is, out there." And he pointed to the opening of the bear cave out into the night. Big Bear was very puzzled. All the lanterns in the world couldn't light up the dark outside. Big Bear thought about it for a long time, and then he said, "Come on, Little Bear. Where are we going?" "We're going out." "Out into the darkness?" said Little Bear. "Yes, but I'm scared of the dark." No need to be, said Big Bear, and he took Little Bear by the paw and led him out of the cave into the night, and it was dark. Oh, I'm scared, said Little Bear, cuddling up to Big Bear. But Big Bear lifted Little Bear and cuddled him and said, look at the dark. And Little Bear looked. I've brought you the moon, Little Bear, said Big Bear, the bright yellow moon and all the twinkling stars. But Little Bear didn't say anything, for he had gone to sleep, warm and safe in Big Bear's arms. Big Bear carried Little Bear back to the bear cave, fast asleep, and he settled down with Little Bear on one arm and the bear book on the other arm, cozy in the bear chair by the fire. And Big Bear read the bear book right to the end.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was supposed to MC tonight, but my internet is not working. I guess that's what happens when you live in the woods. I heard a little bit of Mimi's story about a big bear and a little bear. Mimi, question, does Big Bear know a tech specialist for my little internet problem? That would be super great if I could get on that ASAP. But I'm sure it was a great story. Couldn't hear a lot, but thank you, Mimi, for performing that. Now, I've been trying to tell some jokes recently, working on my joke routine. Let me tell one to y'all and see if y'all like it. Let me see here. First joke, why don't crabs give to charity? I wonder. Because they're shellfish. Oh, so funny. Oh, I love jokes. Laugh out loud. Now, we have a performance by Bubby for a Camp Classic Bushka. If Bubby wants to unmute herself, we can get that started. Just 1 second here.
And then I'm taller than that. There we go. All right.
What?
Hey, everybody.
Oh.
Hi. So, if you don't know me, I'm Bubby, and I was a camper for 7 years and on staff for a lot of years. And then that's my sister Martha. She was a camper too, and she was on staff. And over here is her husband Dominic. He was a camper too, and he was on staff. And then this is their oldest, my niece Magnolia, and somewhere around here is Otis, and down here is Lucas. They're all camp kids, and so they're going to help me out because this one has 4 parts, as some of you may know. So I'm going to teach it to you with them, and then I'm going to ask you guys to get up and join us, and I'm going to break you guys into parts and maybe ask everybody to unmute, and then we can really have some chaos because it's fun. All right. It's 4 parts. The first part goes like this, and we're going to step to the right first. Remember that because we don't want to step on each other's feet, okay? So we're going to go to the right first, so it goes, go Leia, go Leia. All right, I'll give you guys a second for you guys to do it.
Come on, do it with me. Come here. Archer Rose.
Good. All right, Katie and Archer are in. All right, excellent. I see Ben standing up. He's yeah, there you go, Ben. Good. All right, so that part's pretty easy. The next part goes a little like this. It goes ticky ticky tavi, ticky ticky tavi. All right, so you guys give it a try.
Oh, we could do it.
Awesome. You guys look fantastic. I'm loving it. Okay, so the third part, for some reason, is everyone's favorite part. I don't know why. We should take a survey sometime, but it goes a little something like this. Booshka, 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 booshka. Okay, now you guys go. Ready?
Booshka, booshka, booshka. Booska, booska, booska.
Yes, who is that right there? Oh, it's Becca. Of course, I should have recognized it. All right, okay. All right, excellent, Brushka, everyone. Okay, now for the final part. This is actually my favorite part. It goes like this. Yada, 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 yada. Hey! Now you guys go.
Yada, 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 yada.
All right, excellent. So now comes the part where we're gonna just do it all together. All 4 parts all together, all right? Just one time through, all of us together, you guys with us. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Galea, Galea, tiki tiki tabi, tiki tiki tabi.
Booska, booska, booska. Booska, booska, booska.
Adi, 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 adi. Hey, that was awesome. Okay, so now this is gonna be fun. All right, so I am going to have, just by where you are on my screen.
But I don't know if anybody else can
It's all
see them
gonna-
except.
It's okay. It's gonna
It
be
is-
Zoom
okay.
crazy.
All
It's
right.
okay.
Okay.
So, and
You have
if
a
Zach
plan.
is able to make everyone show up, that's even better. But I'm gonna have Sarah, Ben, and Zach in the first group, led by Martha, and then Becca, and that looks like, is that the Apties down there? Yeah. Oh no, you know what? That's the Schurs. So we got the Schur family down there. So Becca and the Schurs are there together. And then Mimi and Taylor, you guys are a team. And then
With me, right? Yeah.
with Dominic. And then Billy. Hi, Billy.
Tommy.
Billy and Katie and Willow, you guys are going to be with Maggie, all right? And if we can, all unmute. And if there's some way to make all of us visible for absolute max chaos.
No, you're with us.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Okay.
We're going to start with Martha. Here we go.
Galea, Lea, Galea, Lea, tiki, tiki, tabi.
Leia,
Tiki, tabi. Babushka, babushka.
I can't reach over.
Brushka, you guys. Excellent. And while you're in that Brushka glow, go ahead and go to campu.org and donate. Woo-hoo!
What a great performance, y'all. That was my cardio for the week right there. My goodness. Now, I know I was doing a comedy routine, but this is not a joke. I really need all of y'all's opinion on a super serious thing. My friend has this business idea. It's really great idea. They have an idea to make a pencil with an eraser on both ends, but I just can't see the point. Oh, it was actually a joke. Oh, so funny. I love that one. Oh my gosh. Now it's time for Galen to show a video of when he was actually a camper. So get ready, y'all. It's going to be a good one. Get stoked.
Today's lesson is the
I
apple.
believe the video is coming up soon. We're having some technical difficulties. Let's get that double checked real quick.
Today's lesson is the apple. You only need 3 things to eat an apple: a cutting board, a nice, easy to handle knife, and an apple. The first step in our apple is to chop it once. Ooh, very nice. Now that we have chopped our apple once, we must chop it again. Very nice. And again, one last time. Now, there are unedible parts of the apple, which we must discard. This is no good. As is this. Nor that. This piece came out pretty well. We'll trim it up a bit. So, now that you have your edible apple pieces, you must skin them to get that green part out of the way. This is a delicate process that may take some time, but once done correctly, has vast improvements to the quality of one's apple. Garbage. That's better. Again, cut very precisely on the side, leaving yourself only the best part of the apple. We will cut this one in half to make the process easier. And finally, a little bit off the edge. So, once the apple is properly taken care of, it may be chopped into bite-sized pieces. And voila! Enjoy. Tasty.
Wow, Galen has not changed a bit. That was quite a funny video. Now, on to the next one. Oh, excuse me. Actually, I have to tell you about this book I was reading. I totally forgot. It's a horror novel, but the sitch is it's written in Braille. I'm already 2 pages in, and I can feel that something bad is going to happen. Oh, so funny! Now we have another story coming up from Katie with one of my favorites, Little Bunny Frou Frou. Katie, would you like to intro it a little bit?
Hi, everybody. I recorded this obviously during the daytime and over the summer because I have a hard time getting time to do these things, but it's Little Bunny Frou Frou, so camp favorite around the campfire. I hope you all enjoy this warmer time. So all right, go for it, Zach, if you can log it up.
Oh, you're saying.
Happy campfire. Hi, everybody.
Okay, wait.
I
You
hope
want
you're
to say
all
Little
doing
Bunny Frou
okay
Frou?
and staying healthy and safe.
No, yeah.
You say Little Bunny Frou Frou.
I don't know how to.
Whenever you want, Zach, you can run it and cut us off. But this is Archer. She has never seen Little Bunny Frou Frou before.
Should be coming up in just 1 sec.
Right. Happy to see everybody on here.
Happy campfire. Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing okay and staying healthy and staying safe. I'm going to do my favorite skit, Little Bunny Frou Frou. All right. So one day, Little Bunny Frou Frou was walking, and he was enjoying the beautiful sight of the redwoods. And he was noticing a banana slug, not stepping on a rock, and enjoying the sweet smell of fresh air. And little bunny Frou-Frou had on his backpack, and he had his trusty walking stick, and he had on his itsy bitsy hiking boots. So he was walking and walking when all of a sudden he saw a mouse, and that mouse had on little itsy bitsy tiny backpack and little tiny walking stick and little tiny itsy bitsy hiking boots. And little bunny Frou-Frou, well, when he saw that mouse, he was like, I'm gonna walk faster. And that little mouse, he turned around and he's like, ah, little bunny Frou-Frou, I've heard about him, I'm gonna run. So the little tiny mouse, he kept running, and little bunny Frou-Frou, he ran faster and faster, and he reached out, he grabbed that mouse, and he beat him on top of the head. Well, he didn't know it, but out from behind a giant sequoia came a good fairy. And the good fairy said, little bunny Frou-Frou, it's not nice to beat mice on top of the head. I'm gonna give you 3 chances, and then I am gonna turn you into a goon. Little bunny Frou-Frou's like, oh, okay. So, the next day, little bunny Frou-Frou skydiving out of the airplane. And little bunny Frou-Frou's got on altimeter watch. Got on the sky goggles. And he's got on his parachute. And he's floating, checking out the clouds, seeing the city below, when all of a sudden, down below, he sees a mouse. And that mouse has got on little itty bitty tiny itsy goggles and his tiny itty bitty parachute. The little bunny Frou-Frou, he sees that mouse and he goes, I'm gonna soar faster. And that mouse goes, ah, little bunny Frou-Frou, I've heard of him. He's scary. And that little mouse, it goes faster. Like a pencil, like a pencil. And little bunny Frou-Frou goes, and little bunny Frou-Frou somersaults, jackknifes, dives down, reaches out, grabs that mouse, and he beats him on top of the head. Ah! Well, out from behind a cumulus cloud comes the good fairy. And the good fairy says, little bit Frou-Frou, I told you it's not nice to be mice on top of the head. I gave you 1 chance. This is your 2nd chance. You have 1 more chance before I turn you into a goon. So, what do you think? Very next day, little bunny Frou-Frou decides to go snorkeling. And he's got on his little goggles and got on little tiny flippers and his snorkel. So, little bunny Frou-Frou's swimming along, checking out the big fish, swimming between the kelp, looking under rocks, when from behind a boulder, he sees a mouse. So little bunny Frou-Frou was like, mice, Well, that mouse has on little itty bitty teeny goggles, itsy bitsy teeny little flippers, and a tiny weeny itsy bitsy teeny little beep snorkel. And that little mouse sees little bunny Frou-Frou. He's like, ah, little bunny Frou-Frou. My brother heard of him, my cousin heard of him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think so. And starts to swim faster Well, little bunny Frou Frou's like, I gotta swim faster. I gotta swim faster. And little mouse is like, flipping, flipping, flipping. As fast as he can. Can't get away. Little bunny Frou Frou reaches out, grabs that mouse, and he beats him on top of the head. Out from behind a gigantic bull kelp comes a good little fairy. The fairy says, little bunny Frou Frou, I told you once. I told you twice. This is your third time, which means I am going to turn you into a goon. Well, the moral of the story is, hair today, goon tomorrow. Don't hit little mice on top of the head, bunny Frou Frou. Got the punchline right. Just for camp. Thank you guys. I love you. Miss you so, so much. Katie Dodd. Peace out.
Thank you so much, Katie. That's one of my favorite stories that we tell at camp. Now on to my next joke. Let me get ready. You know, people say they pick their nose, but I just feel like I was born with mine. So funny. I love jokes. Wow. Now it's time for Martha with a repeat after me. One fat hen. Everybody give it up for Martha. Woo!
Hi, everybody. I am Martha, the middle Scherzer sister. And this is an excellent repeat after me campfire song.
This is an excellent repeat after me campfire song.
This is an excellent repeat after me campfire song.
Okay. So wait,
Okay.
pause the repeating for just a second. Because I just want to say that this song builds. Okay, so there's a 1, and then there's a 2, and then it goes all the way up to 10, in theory. But now in all of my years as a Camp Unalayee camper, CIT counselor, board member, etc.
Central Graybeard.
Yeah. All of it, and my several seasons as a field guide, nobody ever gets to 10. Groups of kids can't handle this song. So I'm sure that these guys won't be able to handle it either. So, I'm just setting the bar at a reasonable place, and then we'll see where we get, okay? So let's go easy. The 1 and the 2 go together, and it starts like this. One fat hand and a couple of ducks. Okay? Can you guys do that?
One fat hand and a couple of
ducks.
Good. Okay, that's the easy part. And then it builds from there. The next piece is 3 baby brown bears. Got it?
3 baby brown bears.
Okay, so let's add that to 1 and 2. Here we go.
Oh.
Everybody together. One fat hand and a couple of ducks. 3 baby brown bears. 4 rabbit running hares. 4 rabbit running hares. Okay? Yeah, you do. Okay, you can do a 4 and then 4, sure. Or you can do 4. Either way.
Sorry, I don't want to
This guy.
mess up a tradition.
I met him at camp too. What am I gonna do? So after 4 rabbit running hares comes the best part: 5 fat fidgety frogs. And you got to give it a good frog jump on frogs, okay? 5 fat fidgety frogs. Okay. Let's try 1 to 5, and if we can do that, then we're golden. Here we go. 1 fat hand and a couple of ducks. 3 baby Simple Simon selling salt and Siam.
What?
Yeah, here we go.
Did you say
6 Simple Simon selling salt and Siam.
Oh.
All right, should we go from 1 to 6 or just
Let's do
add 7? Okay.
Let's do 7.
He thinks you should add 7. So here's 7. 7 slimy sailors sniffing snooze. I don't know what that is, but you probably shouldn't do it. Okay, ready? 1 all the way to 7.
Oh. We're not going to practice 6 and 7?
Oh, do you guys get a chance to practice 7 slimy sailors sniffing snooze? Okay, you guys practice. Here we go, 7. 7 slimy sailors sniffing snooze. All right, 1 to 7. This could be a record if you guys can do it. You ready? We can do it. We can do it, Lucas. 1 fat hand and a couple of ducks. 3 baby brown bears. 4 rabbit running hares. 5 fat fidgety frogs. 6 simple Simon selling salt and Siam. 7 slimy sailors sniffing snooze. Woo! Wow. That was hard. We should just call that was hard, but Maggie?
I can do it.
Maggie wants to do more.
Okay.
All right. Think we can do the next one, Lucas? 8's a good one. It goes like this. 8 elongated elephants elevated on an escalator.
Escalated on an elevator?
No, not escalated on an no. Goes like this. Ready? 8 elongated elephants elevated on an escalator. Oh, okay, all right.
Got it.
1 to 8. Here we go. 1 fat hand and a couple of ducks. 3 baby brown bears. 4 rabbit running hares. 5 fat fidgety frogs. 6 simple Simon selling salt and Siam. 7 slimy sailors sniffing snooze. 8 elongated elephants elevated on an escalator.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Can I sit down now?
Good job.
No?
Good job.
We can do more.
We can't do more.
Yeah, we can. We can do more.
Okay, Maggie wants to try 9. This could be a record. Okay, ready? 9. Nasty nose, nimbrios, nibbling on. 9. Nasty nose, nimbriots.
Are you ready? We're gonna do
Let's try 9. Here we go. 9. Nasty nose, nimbrios, nibbling on. 9. Nasty nose, nimbriots. Whoa. Whoa.
Let's
From
do
the beginning, 1 fat hand and a couple of ducks. 3 baby brown bears. 4 rabbit running hares. 5 fat fidgety frogs. 6 simple Simon selling salt and Siam. 7 slimy sailors sniffing snooze. 8 elongated elephants elevated on an escalator. 9 nasty nose, nimbrios, nibbling on. 9 nasty nose, nimbriots. Whoa!
Let's do another one.
10? You want to learn 10?
Yes.
This kid wants to learn 10.
She is 10.
She's 10 years old. She thinks we can handle level 10. All right. Take a deep breath. It's a long one. Goes like this. 10 two-ton transcontinental trucks with trailers traveling from Tallahassee, Tennessee to Tyler, Texas on 22 terrible tires and 2 tanks of Texaco True Test.
Whoa.
Got it?
No.
Easy. Easy.
Wait, you said you could handle it.
All right. Should we start at the beginning or give them a practice on 10?
We gotta practice.
Okay, practice 10. Here we go. All right. Is it 2-ton and then 2-tone?
It's 2-ton first. Yeah.
Okay,
2-ton first, yeah.
I made a mistake before.
Yeah.
It's
Size and color.
2-ton.
Okay.
2-tone. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
10 two-ton transcontinental trucks with trailers traveling from Tallahassee, Tennessee to Tyler, Texas on 22 terrible tires and 2 tanks of Texaco True Test. From the beginning, this is a record. This is a record. I've never done it. We got this. I've never seen this happen before.
All right.
Here we go.
1 fat hand and a couple of ducks. 3 baby brown bears, 4 rabbit running hares, 5 fat fidgety frogs. 6 simple Simon, 7 salt and cyan, 7 slimy sailors sniffing snooze. 8 elongated elephants, elevated on an escalator. 9 nasty nose, embryos nibbling on. 9 nasty nose, embryos. 10 two-ton, two-tone transcontinental trucks with trailers traveling from Tallahassee, Tennessee to Tyler, Texas on 22 terrible tires and 2 tanks of Texaco True Test. Woo! All right. Give yourselves a big round of applause.
Great job, everybody. Give yourself another great round of applause. Now for my next joke that seems to be quite fitting with the title of that last song, One Fat Hen. You know, I consider myself an auto enthusiast, but I didn't know this until today. Oh, wait, wrong joke. Whoops. Do y'all know what sound a witch's car makes? It goes broom, broom. Oh, so funny. I love it. Now we have a skit with, am I reading this right? Greasy Pete and the Rest Stop Boys. I haven't heard of them, but I'm sure it's going to be a hit. Get ready, everybody.
Hello.
Greetings.
I am Greasy Pete.
I am Greasier Pete.
And we are both humans.
I have at least 3 human kidneys.
And I as well, the normal number. We are here today for teaching you to cook the classic American breakfast.
Birthday cake.
Birthday cakes. Birthday cakes. An excellent meal to impress a date, perhaps a nice toaster or printer. First, you will need a large pot.
And my favorite ingredient, a nice container of bean water.
Bean water. Good bean water. The first step in a cake is a good soup base. Next, you get one of these.
It's the frisk.
Yes, and you also put that in, and it goes in.
There's a very important ingredient here. I cannot seem to, but we need a JPEG of a fish.
Yes, a high resolution JPEG of a. Here we are. Yes, high resolution JPEG of a fish.
Ah, delicious.
Good for my taste buds.
Ah.
Yes. We should measure the soup. This is important. You must know the length of your soup before it is. You must know it. And it must be at least 6 units. Ours is good. Next, we grate the cheese.
Oh yes.
Grating cheese is a partner activity, and it requires drift compatibility and complex fine motor skills.
Ah, great.
Successful. Excellent. Good. The soup is approximately done. You must always remember to taste your cooking. much, human friend. Yes. Sometimes this happens, and you must reboot your friend. I will deal with. Thank you for joining us on human food for you.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Greasy Pete and the Rest Stop Boys. It seems that we've lost our MC Zach, but that's all right. I'm here to jump in, and I would love to announce, I don't have the same wonderful jokes as Zach does, I'm sorry, but I would love to announce our next act coming up, which is Tommy Marquette performing Mr. Spaceman.
Woke up this morning with light in my eyes and then realized it was still dark outside. There was a light coming down from the sky. I don't know who or why. Must be those strangers that come every night. Those saucer-shaped lights put people uptight. Leave blue-green footprints that glow in the dark. I hope they get home alright. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along? I won't do anything wrong. I said, hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride? Woke up this morning, I was feeling quite weird. Had flies in my beard, my toothpaste was smeared. Over my window, they'd written my name, saying, so long, we'll see you again. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along? I won't do anything wrong. I said, hey, Mr. Spaceman, won't you please take me along for a ride?
What a great song. Thank you so much, Ben. We really appreciate, excuse me, Tom, we really appreciate it. That performance really took flight. Oh, now for the joke I was going to tell earlier. Do y'all know why chicken coops only have 2 doors? Think about this for a second. I wonder. Because if they had 4 doors, they'd be called chicken sedans. Oh, so funny. I love that one. Now it's time for Ben to play a song called Dark as a Dungeon. Everybody get ready for Ben. It's going to be a great one.
Am I introducing or are we just playing the video?
If you'd like to introduce it, go ahead.
Oh, well, I just want to say, hey, everybody, please give to Camp Unalayee for Giving Tuesday. Contribute to the fundraiser. Camp is a hugely important thing. And for me and many kids all over, I've been in the camp family for 35 years or something like that. So it's a huge part of my life, and I think it does really great things for kids, and so please support it. And this is one of the songs that I learned at Campfire. It was a big part of my guitar development also, was just being at camp and playing with other guitarists and playing at Campfire. So it's one of my favorite Campfire songs. Yeah.
Hi, folks. It's time for another fantastic guitar song. Stream of blood runs black as a coal, stark as a dungeon, damp as a dew. Angels double, pleasures of few. Oh, sun never shines, it's dark as a dungeon down in the mine. It's a land that I've seen my day. Live just labor, soul life away. Like thieves do, drunkards wine. Man will have lust for lure of mine. Stark as a dungeon, damp as a dew. Dangers double, pleasures are falls, and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon down in the mine. Dark as a dungeon, damp as a dew. Dangerous double, pleasures are few. Rain will fall, the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon down in the mine. Now open up the hill, and the ages shall roll. The body will blacken, turn into coal. Door my heavenly home. Pity the mind that's digging my bone. It's dark as a dungeon, damp as a dew. Dangerous double, pleasures are few. Never falls and the sun never shines. It's dark as a dungeon down in the mine.
I was muted. Hello, hello, welcome back. Looks like Zach has lost his internet again. Big Bear has still not come to fix his internet problem, so you're stuck with me again. But you know what? That's okay, because I was the next person on the list anyway. Isn't that just perfect? Because I'm back to remind you that today is a day that we're talking about fundraising a little bit. Just within the time that we've been on this campfire, we've had $700 in donations on our Giving Tuesday Facebook campaign. Isn't that fantastic? Thank you to everybody out there. That is so great. And it's still Giving Tuesday for another 4 hours. If you want to hop on over there, there's absolutely still time. I also want to let you know about another really exciting fundraising activity that has just started. We have just made our online silent auction go live, and there are a whole bunch of really great silent auction items that you can go on and bid on, like handmade crafts by Unalayee staff members, like hats and jewelry, paintings. There's also some getaways. There's tickets to things. There's wine, just fun stuff that you might want for yourself or you might want for gifts for people for the holidays. That silent auction is going to be live from, like I said, it's live right now. And I'm actually going to put a link to the silent auction in the live chat of the video right after I finish talking. And go on, bid. It is going to be open until December 11th. On December 11th, if you didn't already know, we're having a virtual holiday party. That's going to be a little different than this event. It's not a streamed live event. You actually attend the Zoom meeting for that one, and we're going to have live performances of some really classy music, and we're also going to have games. It's going to be fun, and we will also close the silent auction at that end of the virtual party. I will also post the link for the registration for that virtual party in the live chat as well. And if you don't get it from there, both the link to that virtual party as well as to our silent auction will be posted on our social media sites multiple times in the next few weeks. So please get on over to the silent auction, bid on some stuff. There's really a lot of fun things for gifts or just for enjoying yourself. And all the items that are on there have been donated to Unalayee. And so everything goes straight to our campership fund. So it's a really fun way to get something cool and support Unalayee. And now Zach has come back. Maybe Big Bear finally made it to his house to fix his internet problems. I don't know. I'm gonna hand it over to him to announce our next act.
Yeah, Big Bear's still on their way, but my internet came back for now. Make sure to submit some stuff for the silent auction, y'all. Make sure to get some Christmas gifts or holiday gifts or anything, and most importantly, get yourself a gift as well, because you got to treat yourself every now and then. Now for my next joke before the next act. What do you call a dog that can do magic? It's called a Labracadabrador. Oh! So funny. My goodness. Imagine a dog that can do magic. I wonder if it would pull a bone out of its hat. I don't know. Now we have Taylor with a short story. It looks like we might have lost Taylor, but we'll give it a sec to see if Big Bear makes it over to his house in the meantime. Alrighty, I think Taylor's having some internet troubles like myself, so we'll continue on to the next act and hopefully get back to Taylor in the meantime. But let me tell one more quick joke before on to the next act. Did I mention I started a boat building business in my attic? Sales are going through the roof. So funny. Now we have an original song from Billy. Enjoy, y'all.
Oh man, I like that one. I like that joke. Hi everyone. It's been far too long since I've seen a lot of you in person, so I'm very happy to be here. I'm wearing this little thing that one of the Japanese kids gave me. I remember your mama got a peg leg with a kickstand. I have that record on hand. I have something else that I took from the camp, but I'm gonna play this song. Always reminds me of him. Open the safe, unlock all the doors. This house is too empty, it's been stolen before. Go to the back, dig up those hearts made of gold. Turn on the engines, tear up the floors, throw on a record, one not played anymore. Call me a love, call me a name that I know. We've been gone so long, haven't we? But a flame still burns, I believe. Well, we turned on a dime, our fortunes were spent. I let it run dry, not a promise was kept. You asked for forgiveness, I demanded respect. To think that was all of it, to think it was the end, till it all came back round again. Strip all the medals, bury the mines, bring in the paint, splash it over the lines, shake off the dust, put all those rumors to bed. Now gather the kindle, get on the horn, we're open for business, we'll weather this storm. We've got room in this place, a home without any address. Well, we've come so far, haven't we? Yeah. Like an island in restless seas. Well, we turned on a dime, our fortunes were spent. I let it run dry, not a promise was kept. I asked for forgiveness, you demanded respect. To think that was all of it, to think it was the end, till it all came back round again. Turned on a dime, our fortunes were spent. I let it run dry, not a promise was kept. We asked for forgiveness, we demanded respect. And to think that was all of it, to think it was the end. Oh, 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 to think it was the end. Oh, oh, oh. Thank you, y'all. I very much appreciate sharing this with you. Thanks. Donate, donate, donate.
And well, looks as though Big Bear has still not made it to Zach's house. Darn. So that means, once again, no more jokes. I know, I'm so boring. But the good news is, it looks like Big Bear did make it to Taylor's house, because now we've got Taylor. So let's give it up for Taylor, who's going to read us a short story.
Hi, everybody. This is Taylor. I will be reading a short story today called 11 by Sandra Cisneros. And I chose the story, A, because it's amazing and awesome, but also the number 11 is pretty important. 11 was the age I was when I first came to camp 20 years ago, sort of my 20th summer at Camp Unalayee, which is just insane. Other things, 11, the silent auction ends on the 11th, so don't forget to bid on items at the silent auction. Also, in the spirit of donation, like 11, let me do the math here. If 11 people donate just $11 million, we'll have $121 million for camp. It's pretty simple. I mean, just 11 people, $11 million, and we're good to go. So it only takes 11 of you to make a difference. So this story is called 11 by Sandra Cisneros. What they don't understand about birthdays, and what they never tell you, is that when you're 11, you're also 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And when you wake up on your 11th birthday, you don't expect to feel 11, but you don't. You open your eyes and everything's just like yesterday, only it's today, and you don't feel 11 at all. You feel like you're still 10, and you are underneath the years, and that makes you 11. Like some days you might still say something stupid, and that's part of you that's still 10. Or maybe some days you might need to sit in your mama's lap because you're scared, and that's the part of you that's 5. And maybe one day when you're all grown up, maybe you'll need to cry like if you're 3, and that's okay. That's what I tell mama when she's sad and needs to cry. Maybe she's feeling 3. Because the way you grow old is kind of like an onion, or like the rings inside of the tree trunk, or like my little wooden dolls that fit one inside of another. each year inside the next one. That's how it feels being 11 years old. You don't feel 11, not right away. It takes a few days, weeks even, sometimes even months before you say 11 when they ask you. And you don't feel smart 11, not until you're almost 12. That's just the way it is. Only today, I wish I didn't have only 11 years rattling inside me like pennies in a tin Band-Aid box. Today, I wish I was 102 instead of 11. Because if I was 102, I'd have known what to say when Mrs. Price put the red sweater on my desk. I would have known how to tell her it wasn't mine instead of just sitting there with that look on my face and nothing coming out of my mouth. Whose is this? Mrs. Price says, and she holds the red sweater up in the air for all the class to see. Whose? It's been sitting in the coat room for a month. Not mine, says everybody, not me. Well, it has to belong to somebody, Mrs. Price keeps saying, but nobody can remember. It's an ugly sweater with red plastic buttons and a collar and sleeves all stretched out, like you could use it for a jump rope, and maybe 1,000 years old. And even if it belonged to me, I wouldn't say so. Maybe because I'm skinny, maybe because she doesn't like me, but that stupid Sylvia Saldivar says, I think it belongs to Rachel. An ugly sweater like that, all raggedy and old. But Mrs. Price believes her. Mrs. Price takes the sweater and puts it right on my desk. And when I open my mouth, nothing comes out. That's not mine, I finally say in a little voice. That was maybe me when I was 4. Of course it's yours, Mrs. Price says. I remember you wearing it once. Because she's older and the teacher, she's right and I'm not. Not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine. But Mrs. Price is already turning to page 32 in math problem number 4. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm feeling sick inside, like the part of me that's 3 wants to come out of my eyes. Only I squeeze them shut tight and bite down on my teeth real hard, trying to remember, today I'm 11. 11. Mama is making a cake for me tonight, and when Papa comes home, everybody will sing happy birthday to you. But when the sick feeling goes away and I open my eyes, the red sweater is still sitting there like a big red mountain. I move the red sweater to the corner of my desk with the ruler. I move with a pencil and books and eraser as far from it as possible. I even move my chair a little to the right. Not mine, not mine, not mine. In my head, I'm thinking, how long till lunchtime? How long till I can take this ugly red sweater and throw it over the schoolyard fence or leave it hanging on a parking meter or bunch it up in a little ball and just toss it in the alley? Except when math period ends, Mrs. Price says loud and in front of everybody, now, Rachel, that's enough, because she sees I've shoved the red sweater to the tippy tip corner of my desk and it's hanging all over the edge like a waterfall, but I don't care. Rachel, Mrs. Price says. She says it like she's getting mad. You put that sweater on right now and no more nonsense. But it's not now, Mrs. Price says. This is when I wish I wasn't 11 because all the years inside of me, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 are all pushing at the back of my eyes. When I put one arm through the one sleeve of the sweater that smells like cottage cheese, then the other arm through the other and stand there with my arms apart like the sweater hurts me, and it does, all itchy and full of germs that aren't even mine, that's when everything I've been holding in since this morning, since when Mrs. Price put the sweater on my desk, finally just lets go, and all of a sudden I'm crying in front of everybody. I wish I was invisible, but I'm not. I'm 11 and it's my birthday today, and I'm crying like I'm 3 in front of everybody. I put my head down on the desk and bury my face in my stupid clown sweater arms, my face all hot and spit coming out of my mouth because I can't stop the little animal noises that are coming out of me until there aren't any more tears left in my eyes. And it's just my body shaking like when you have the hiccups, and my whole head hurts like when you drink milk too fast. But the worst part is right before the bell rings for lunch, that stupid Silvis Lopez, who's even dumber than Sylvia Saldivar, says she remembers that the red sweater is hers. I take it off right away and I give it to her, only Mrs. Price pretends like everything's okay. Today, I'm 11. There's a cake Mom is making for tonight, and when Papa comes home from work, we'll eat it. There'll be candles and presents, and everybody will sing happy birthday to you, Rachel, only it's too late. I'm 11 today. I'm 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But I wish I was 102. I wish I was anything but 11 because I want today to be far away already. Far away like a runaway balloon, like a tiny O in the sky. So tiny, tiny, you have to close your eyes to see it. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the story, everyone. Good to see you all.
What a great story. Give Taylor a round of applause, everybody. Now, let me tell one final joke before we have Delaney close up the night. I know I've been working on this for a long time. I think this is actually my masterpiece. Please tell me if I'm wrong. So I went to the bookstore and asked the assistant for any books on turtles. They asked, hardback? And I said, yeah, and little heads. Oh, so funny. My goodness. Please let me know in the chat if that was the best joke you heard so far tonight. That's one of my favorites. Now, to close out the night, we have Delaney with a Celtic fiddle set. I think Delaney would like to explain it a little bit before we put the video on. But before we go, before we play this, I want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Please donate to Camp Unalayee for Giving Tuesday so we can really make some change and give some positive influence to kids all around the Bay Area and the West Coast. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you. And check out the silent auction as well. I know I'm going to try to get myself some gifts and get myself some gifts for my family as well. Make sure to check that out. Here you go, Delaney.
Hi. I've been coming to Camp Unalayee since I was 4 and I'm almost 15. And Camp Unalayee means a lot to me. I'm really excited to go as a camper this year. And yeah, I recorded some Celtic fiddle on my new fiddle named Uncle Billy. Here you go.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for attending. Looks like we lost Zach, our host of the area, and still no Big Bears. But again, thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you missed some of it, it's now just on YouTube. You can go back and watch the whole thing. You can also share it with your friends. They can go back and watch the whole thing. And I hope to see many of you at our holiday party on December 11th. Thanks so much for being part of our Giving Tuesday Campfire. And love to y'all in Unalayee. Thanks.